Hi, I'm CJ Duggan and I am the author of the Summer series and the Paradise series. And today I am really excited to be participating in the hashtag Where I Write, which is something that was developed by Hachette in combination with Twitter and Periscope. And I think for those who know me and follow me on Instagram and Facebook and nightmare, I'm everywhere. The people that do follow me on those platforms do know that I do often talk about where I write and my cave and the many, many hours I spend in here. So to be able to give you a bit of a tour in moving pictures is really cool, and so I'm really happy to do it. So let's get started. I thought I can give you an exotic spin around like Saturday Night Fever if you like. So let's do that. Let's try that. Okay, so we'll start with a couch, spinning around to Mission Control and my beloved bookshelves, and ugly corner, don't look, don't look, don't look, back to the biggest clock in the Southern Hemisphere. So that's pretty much it. This is Mission Control. This is where it all happens. This is where I spend many, many hours in here, and it's luckily one of my favorite rooms in the house because I do spend so much time in here. I've written all my books in here. I've just completed my 8th book, Paradise Road, for Hachette. It's the 2nd in the series. So as a writer, I actually find that I can't go to a cafe with a laptop and write, and I wish I was exotic enough to do something like that, but I actually get very distracted really easily. Can't even sit in my lounge room with the TV on. So I think it's just a big part. And yeah, I do spend a lot of hours. I think you can actually see that I'm worn my desk out. It is wearing away. So I thought I might do something a little bit different, and I might just point out and talk about 5 things in my office that are a great inspiration to me. So I thought firstly, if we look up here, we have, and you'll see it's this really beautiful print. It's by an Australian artist called Rosetta Santucci, and it just really brings the whole room together. It's just beautiful. And last year my dad passed away, and I wanted to buy something that was like a remembrance piece for him, so I purchased that print, and it's just great. It's just anytime I get blocked or I'm tired or I'm just need a bit of a break, I can just sit back in my chair and look up, and it's called Drifting, which is probably very appropriate. So that's the first thing. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, Paradise City. How strategically placed. We will come back to that later. But the second thing is I purchased this amazing pigeonhole and little divider thing at the Morning Post, and it's from this little crafty shop in New South Wales, and it's just so handy. I have all my books and my notepads and my business cards and my Sharpies, and usually I have a stash of chocolate, but I see I'm going to have to replenish that, so we might have to wrap this up pretty quickly because that cannot happen. Moving on to my bookshelf here is where I have all my summer series books, and The Boys of Summer, which is where it all began for me, and the summer series and writing in general. And oh, we've got here, yeah, that happened, me and Cumberbatch. That's not a part of the 5, although it's pretty cool. That was a really good day. But if you come down see it, but it's this really sweet picture of like a Paris scene, and it's just it's basically what sort of set the whole tone in my office. It's, you'll look around and you'll find lots of pinks and turquoises, and I think that's just kind of indicative of my sunshiny ways. And it all started with this picture. I took a girls' weekend to Beechworth and was in an op shop, and I saw it and I just loved it and brought it home. So that'll go on the wall one day. If we go over here, we've got in this corner the hutch, which is really handy for all my storage. It's also where I have all my Paradise City books. Whiteboards. I'm not a great plotter. I'm a seat of the pants author. But I do find whiteboards really handy in word counts and breaking down certain aspects of stories. So do a lot of whiteboard work. Ugly corner, don't look. Back over here to the biggest clock in the Southern Hemisphere. And just down here, what are we up to, number 4? I have this gorgeous little stand. My birthday by a very good friend, and she actually created it because she's a very creative person, and it's just great. I love it. I put my books, or in this case turquoise colored little suitcases that I put my business cards and postcards and just different kinds of swag in there, so it's really good for that kind of storage as well. Moving on, number 5. Over here, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got so much stuff on it, but it's got it's a turquoise hat stand, and it's just great. I just love it. It's just has all my scarves and my bags and things, because I'm got issues when it comes to bags, and it's just a great storage solution. So I really love it. We're heading into bonus territory now, but it's very important to point out, so I just want to share with you the top shelf of my books are actually all autographed copies of books that I love from all my favourite authors. So they're just like a selection of my precious, and what better way to be inspired by than to be surrounded by I think that's a given. Back to Mission Control and my Bond villain chair, and that's about it. That's pretty much my space and the main things that inspire me. So to go back to where it all began, Paradise City is the recent book that I have published. It is available in all good Australian bookshops and internationally through ebook. So that is my shameless plug, and if you want to find out any more about any of my books, or my writing, or my office, my cave, you can also contact me on www.cjdugganbooks.com, and you can link in with all the Twitter and the Facebook and the Instagrams, and that would be really great. Thank you so much for coming to look at my office. Who doesn't love looking at other people's houses? So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you around. Bye.